Exactly. Well, first of all, let me wish you all aloha.
Aloha.
Thank you. You better learn to say that a lot, okay? And on behalf of our Wahine and Connie, that was the name I was forgetting. I knew Wahine, but I forgot Connie. Your wedding, part 2.
That's it.
So you met in high school originally, and what a surfer dude he was. Wow. He was a cutie, she thought. So I think he still is pretty good looking. Not that I'm interested.
Yeah, no, don't tell anybody.
And you were both surfers, so probably cutting classes to go out when the big ones
We
were.
would never think of doing that.
No, never thinking of doing that. So what happened was you became friends. You were very protective, wouldn't let Debbie speak to any other guys, and you got married. But I guess you were too young, it didn't work out. You went separate directions. You hooked up back again by Facebook, and what I say is life threw you a curve. So basically you started out down here, you knew each other, you got married, you got divorced, but if you follow a curve all the way around, what does it do? It brings you back full circle to where you should have been at that time. But now it's more important because love the second time around is even sweeter. And do you remember what, Johnny Joe, your first wedding anniversary date is with Debbie? Do you remember? What was the date?
April
April
30th.
April 30th. Okay.
Sorry.
So the reason I asked that, Johnny Joe,
I remember 1980.
is because from now on March 24th and April 30th, you owe her an anniversary gift.
I'm in trouble now.
2 anniversary gifts. And there's no combining 2 into 1. You like that,
I
don't
like
you?
that.
You
That
like
was
that,
really
okay.
good. That's
Whatever you
good.
want, man.
I told you, I had ideas for you. And what a wonderful way to remember your parents' anniversary. March 24th, it was a leap year, as this was, and it was a full moon, as it is now also. I was driving home yesterday, and I saw that moon through the little haze in the cloud, it had an aura around it, it was beautiful.
We saw it last night.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. So you found out something about each other, and you wanted to know more. And every time you found out a little something, it wasn't enough. You kept finding out. Believe me, years from now, you will continue to find out about each other. You will be better friends years from now than you are today. And the love that's there is only going to go stronger. We're given wonderful gifts from God. God gave us all the first gift, the gift of life, because He was, is, and will be forever. We received that gift of life from God through our parents to pass on to future generations. God is love. He is the epitome of love. He gave all of us a little bit of love to give away to the right person at the right time. This is now the right person. This is the right time. God gave you something else, a free will. No one told you to ask her out. No one told you to hit that button that said call on Facebook. You had a free will. You decided to do that yourself. You decided to answer and accept His offer of the first date. And from there on, it was in the books. But you still had an opportunity to back out. You didn't, because you liked what you saw, you liked what you heard, and you decided, I want to know more. It's not often thought of, but God does have a sense of humor.
Amen.
Why? Why do I know for sure? We are His creations. And because we are part of Him, we have an ability to laugh because He does. He wants you to enjoy your life. He gave us a beautiful world. He gave us surfing. He gave you each other. He gave you the ability to laugh so that you can enjoy your life with the person you love. So I have a very serious question. Are you ready to become husband and wife?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good. Oh yeah, I like that.
We're done.
Face each other. Please face each other. Hold hands. Now your wedding vows will take only a few moments to recite, but you're given the rest of your lives to enjoy them. So I ask you now, Johnny Joe, please keep your eyes on your lovely Debbie as you're saying your vows, because in our state, if you look at me, we're married.
Uh-oh, I'm done.
Okay, serious, sir, here we go. I, Johnny Joe, take you, Debbie,
I, Johnny Joe, take you, Debbie,
for my best friend,
for my best friend,
my love,
my love,
my wife.
my wife.
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
to stand by you,
to stand by you,
laugh with you,
laugh,
cry,
cry,
share with you,
share with you,
to support and respect,
to support and respect,
honor and obey
honor and obey
from this day forward
from this day forward
for all eternity.
for all eternity.
Very good. Ready, Debbie? Take a deep breath. I, Debbie, take you, Johnny Joe,
I, Debbie, take you, Johnny Joe,
for my best friend,
for my best friend,
my love,
my love,
my husband.
my husband.
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
to stand by you,
to stand by you,
laugh with you,
laugh with you,
cry with you,
cry with you,
share with you,
share with you,
to support you,
to support you,
respect and honor you
always respect and honor you
from this day forward
from this day forward
for all eternity.
for all eternity.
Your family and friends that are here today are witnesses to your promises, and that's what wedding vows are. They're promises. Johnny Joe, I need you to always remember, and I need the family and friends to remind you, you promised to support, respect, honor, and obey, correct?
Yes, sir.
Debbie,
Yes.
you promised to support, respect, and honor.
Amen. And obey.
No,
I know the
I
Bible
left the
doesn't
obey
say
out.
that.
I leave the obey out for the bride. Usually that goes right over people's heads. A ring, it's a nice piece of jewelry, but it doesn't say anything. The difference is that when a ring becomes a wedding band and is worn on that left-hand ring finger, it tells everyone, I have made a special promise to a special person. May I have the rings, please?
Thanks, John.
Thank you. We've all heard that old analogy that a ring is round, no beginning, no end. I make a different analogy. A ring is like a hug. As you hug your wife, your arms are forming a circle. Debbie, returning his hug, your arms form a circle. And this creates a double circle. Two is always stronger than one. Johnny Joe, as you take that beautiful ring, the one with the diamonds, yes. It falls apart. And as you place it on the finger of your beautiful bride, repeat these
I'll let you
words.
do that.
Yeah, you've helped me. No, I
With this
can't.
ring,
It's tight.
Johnny Joe, with this ring,
With this ring,
I promise you,
I promise you
my love.
my love.
You know why it's hard to go on? So it doesn't come off.
It won't come
Yeah,
off.
exactly. When we see a couple wearing wedding bands, we have no idea how long they've been married. Could be 5 minutes, could be 50 years. We see the love that's there. What you do not see is all the hard work it took to get there. It took hard work to plan this, to come in from Hawaii, to planning everything else. All was work. Beautiful gown, nice shirt, work. It's going to take work for you for the rest of your lives to continue to be those best friends, lovers, husband and wife. Marriage is the hardest job you'll ever have. You know that. But it also has the best
Been
benefits.
there, done that.
But it has the best benefits. As you place this ring on the finger of your husband, repeat these words.
You're gonna have to.
That's all right. Repeat these words. With this ring,
With this ring,
I promise you,
I promise you,
my love.
you'll never get off my love.
Yes, I will.
Oh, we have pliers.
Broken fingers.
I almost got it.
You made
Yeah?
it.
It's on.
Good. Okay.
Oh,
Bad
it's
finger.
loose.
That's okay. You know what? These rings are only a symbol
Exactly.
of what's in your heart.
Yes.
I have calls all the time from brides asking me, will you marry me? No, my wife won't let me have another woman.
Yeah, good point.
But I will assist the two of you to become husband and wife. I will let you marry each other. I'm not part of your life.
Right, right.
I'm only here directing the two of you. It's up to you, which it was to get here. It's up to you for the rest of your lives to stay there. You want to make sure. And Johnny Joe, there's a reason why the ceremony progresses the way it does. if you noticed, you said your wedding vows first, Debbie, you were second. You put her ring on first, you were second. And the reason for that is, so you now become accustomed to always letting Debbie have the last word.
Always. She always does anyway. She always has.
Smart move. And I want to leave you with something that, whenever you see this item, and you can only use each reference one time, so if you see a movie repeatedly, and this item is in that movie, I want you to only use that one time. Look for new references. If you see it first, you're telling your wife, I love you more today than our wedding day. You're telling your husband, I would marry you all over again. Doesn't matter if you see this in a movie, television, print, real life, or hear the spoken word. Point it out to each other, okay? And the word I've gone back to your history is surfing. And you should be able to see a lot of that back in Hawaii, am I correct?
Sure.
So anytime you see that in a movie or hear it in the word, or maybe in the print in the newspaper, point it out to each other. Just by saying, honey, surfing, honey, surfing. You're saying, I love you, and I would marry you all over again. 40 years I've been in the wedding industry. That's the first time I've used surfing. So you're really unique. You've joined hands, you've exchanged rings, and you've made each other promises. So by the power vested in me, by Johnny Joe, Debbie, the sovereign state of Nevada, the aloha state of Hawaii, I am honored to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your groom.